Salam, shalom, all praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. Today I want to do this deep video. I apologize for the plane. Now we're going to get to this deep video explaining homosexual puppets. If you're a homosexual, this video is not about you. It's about puppets of homosexuals. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys seen the Bootsy video. Let me say his name right. I'm not sure how many of y'all seen the Bootsy video on the Breakfast Club. Bootsy was holding a stance that the homosexual agenda is attacking our children. Can you guys please let me know if I'm clear as this plane is going by? Therefore, I can continue breaking down the video without stopping when it does. Peace and wisdom. Thank you for that. Now, as I was saying, Bootsy is holding the stance that the homosexual agenda is attacking our children. This being a true statement. Now, if you seen that video, what you witnessed was Charlemagne being a puppet for the homosexual agenda, even though he is not a homosexual. I'm going to say that again. A lot of y'all going to get lost. Y'all defend what y'all not, forgetting that you are what you are. When you see a man on one side speaking in defense for the other side, so you looking at someone who is paid off, meaning a lot of Charlemagne's, or a lot of people in the industry, their high ups, meaning the bosses, are homosexual. Charlemagne is not a homosexual, but he does not want to disturb his bosses. This is what you call a sellout. You get it? It's not enough to work for what you not, but then you're going to go the extra step in mile to promote something for them that you don't stand on. If you're not a homosexual, you do not stand on homosexuality. A lot of y'all like to play the middle line. I'm not a homosexual, but I'm cool. It's okay to be cool, but you still gotta stand where you are. You can't say I'm not a homosexual, then play dumb. You get it? It's the convenient thing. And so I'll say again, Charlemagne get checks from homosexuals, and so in that, he let them control him. Meaning he's going to try to convince Bootsy whatever he's trying to convince him for the homosexuals. Because Charlemagne wouldn't care if he ain't a homosexual. That part. This is where y'all morals play into a thing. Meaning Charlemagne will work for a homosexual even though he is not a homosexual. You don't believe in homosexuality on the one hand, that's why you're not one. But then on the other hand, you will submit to one for money. It's like saying I don't believe in killing, but I'll kill a motherfucker if he gonna pay me. Or I'ma defend killers if he gonna pay me. You got to stand on your square. This is what selling out is. Y'all think selling out is something else. Selling out is when you willing to step on your morals for a check or to continue whatever check you were getting. And so y'all be careful when y'all dealing with Charlemagne, because you have adults like him who truly lost in life, meaning Charlemagne so lost in the game of life, not life itself, but the game. He haven't took the time to truly sit down and take account of what the things he's doing is going to lead to. Because when homosexuals get straight people to defend their movement, that part, that's when it's over. If I got beef with you and you could convince my soldiers to defend you, I'm through. Now, a lot of y'all like to chew on dick and, sucking all that dick. And so you gonna defend Charlemagne to the death, but I want y'all to go back and watch that interview and notice how that part, Envy stayed out that shit. He stood on his square even though he got the same goddamn job. He didn't go to the extent of Charlemagne. For the most part, Envy he like, I'm just here. Y'all know Envy usually interact. Go watch that video. Envy was quiet. He wasn't even on it. Like, and I ain't trying to mess up Envy little bread. Like, I respect that. You gonna work for the people or whatever you gonna do. You ain't got to go over every moral that you got. You feel me? Selling out is one thing. Like, where does it stop? The children are being manipulated into homosexuality. It's one thing if a person's a homosexual on their own merit. It's another thing when you have a clear-cut agenda trying to force people to be homosexual. That peer pressure thing. Kids gonna fall into that. You got homosexual or bisexual kids teasing straight kids. The same way when I was growing up, you had fast ass kids teasing the kids that was doing what they was supposed to. The young girl out here, she 12, 13 sucking dick. She teasing a nice young girl about how she is square because she ain't sucking dick. Now, take that reference and apply it to homosexuality. You got homosexual children. That don't even make sense when you consider that. We live in a time where you have homosexual children. How you get to a sexual preference and you a kid? That means you dealing with a deep level agenda. It's pushing it on them before they even got a sexual preference. Otherwise, how you got homosexual children? Life is peer pressure. We are all being peer pressured into being homosexual. Now, I know a homosexual is going to say, no, we ain't trying to make nobody homosexual. Yes, y'all are. Y'all going way past acceptance. Y'all get the same acceptance everybody get, and y'all always did. Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all get beat up, killed, disrespected for being homosexual. This is the same thing everybody went through. Black people got beat up, killed, disrespected for being black. Everybody gets treated a certain kind of way for what they are. And so I'm going to say again, a homosexual been treated fair and accepted like everybody else. Y'all want to be treated above everybody else. Again, everybody get teased. Everybody get everything. Y'all do too. But y'all like, play this weird fucking game. I don't have problems with homosexuals, but now y'all starting to irk me, cause y'all going be way above and beyond. I don't even know the last time I turned on the TV and seen two straight motherfuckers kissing. Why, when I was growing up and I was watching TV, Martin and Gina won't like pet kiss on that motherfucker. Kissing and shit like that wasn't really allowed. You could see it, but it wasn't like, you feel me? Turn on the TV now, you see homosexuals damn near having a whole sex on fucking network TV. Is this a goddamn movie or network? I can damn near see his balls. Man, y'all better pay attention to this shit out here. It's getting ugly. We pulling up on a time where homosexuals gonna be bullying straight motherfuckers. We two lines out a whole gram of cocaine from that. 2 lines away. Nigga, that's a dime. We 1 dime bag of crack away from fucking getting bullied. That's how close. If you know your cocaine, that's close. Let y'all see me. I don't sniff cocaine, but I'm that nigga that be like this. Sniff all of it. Go ahead. Do it. It's good, right? Nah, I'm just playing. Let me not mess up the message. I know a lot of y'all delicate. This is just what homosexuals want. And so we gonna give them what they want. Deep truths, real ugly like. My wisdom got to slap your whole face, otherwise what's the point? Say, give you nice truth. Why? Lie is nice. Nigga trying to lie to me, he trying to be nice to me and shit. I'm good. Truth got to be like a book bag just swung across your whole head, like. And so I like my truth to burn, you know, sting. If you gonna hate me for the truth. Gotta make sure it's real good too. And so if you a homosexual, I know you mad right now. My thing is this. Be homosexual. When I used to sell dope, I know y'all like, damn, Silas, why you keep talking about dope? Motherfucker, that's all I came up doing. And y'all came up doing whatever y'all doing. Sucking dick, I suppose. So that's how y'all turn homosexual. And so bygones is bygones. Now, everybody gonna learn from what they do. Y'all think like if a man do this, so it is that. Life is life. It don't matter what the fuck you do. You're gonna come away with the same goddamn understanding. The nigga in them streets and the goofy nigga that's at work, they gonna both come to the same understandings. I gotta get my own shit, man. I'm tired of working for this nigga. That part. Gonna always come to the same understandings. I got to do something else. The nigga at the job got the same mind, he come to the same conclusion. I gotta do something else. This shit right here got me living foot to fucking mouth. The nigga on the street got the same mind. I got to do something else. This shit got me living handcuff to handcuff. You hear me? Y'all hear me? Like, this shit real. It don't matter what life you live, you gonna leave with the same. If you aware, you gonna grasp what life is about. Manipulation games. And so y'all be mindful. Like I said, when you see a person that's on one side defending another side, you dealing with a paid off person that's pumping agendas. And so it's a deep thing I want you guys to grasp. That's what y'all witnessed on the Breakfast Club. Homosexuals using the straight against the straight. See, Boosie don't have no point if a straight man, you get it? The homosexuals ain't never, this shit's so deep. They got y'all fighting each other on some bozo shit. This is what the sellout thing all about. They sick Charlemagne on Boosie. Both these niggas the same. Straight. The Pride Festival got canceled. Why? Oh, they gave why though? I ain't got no. Gay people can have a festival because straight people have festivals. I'm not here to say people can't be gay. I'm talking about the forcing. Everybody, y'all are bullying straight people at this point. I watched The Breakfast Club. I seen the big homosexual man dressed like a woman. This nigga said faggot. Then the nigga said, I could say faggot. Some of y'all seen that too. He said, I went real like a real faggot. And then Charlemagne was like, whoa, you can't say that word. The faggot looked at Charlemagne and said, I could say it. I said, oh, we playing games around this bitch, I see. How y'all stealing our word? We gave y'all that fucking word, faggot. Straight people. That part. If y'all could use faggot, I'm gonna continue calling you niggas faggot, cause all this elemental P shit y'all got going on, I can't remember that shit. This shit sound like the cops. The DEA, the CIA, the alphabet. I don't, y'all alphabet boy, I don't know what y'all got going. I said them LGBT, what is it called? LBGC? I don't know. No, that's Snoop Dogg shit. See what I'm saying? Like, got me confused. I'll call them Long Beach Crip gangsters, and I don't know. I don't know. Shit too long. That shit was just gay when I was coming up. That shit's everything now. Lesbian, gay. I don't even know what all the letters represent. I don't know. I don't know. They said the LGBT is coming. I said, who? The CIA? Who? That's the CIA, my nigga? I ain't so dope in hell alone. Why they fucking with me? I didn't even do nothing. I hit him with the Quando Rondo. I said, I didn't even do nothing. Ma'am, I didn't even do nothing. My man say, nah, that's the homosexuals. They coming up the block. I said, oh. Thought you said the CIA was coming, my nigga. I stopped. I don't even do that no more. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm stupid. They hit me with the letters. I never heard that before. I only know about faggot and gay. I don't know nothing about that other stuff. This is when it first happened. They said, like, the elemental people is coming. I said, who? Oh, shit. They teamed. That's like the CIA and the DEA teamed up. Blood. It's like hella letters. I don't even know. Like, I ain't do nothing. Like, I teach. Niggas start breaking down. You know, when a person mad scared, they start explaining mad shit nobody asked them. I teach, bro. Look, let me show you my taxes. He like, yo, what do you... Nobody even asked you all of that. You panicking, baby. I was panicking. Hold on, man. Come on, man. Come on, now. Don't do that to me. I'm staying out the way. Nah, I'm scared to death. Leave me. When I hear letters, I get scared. I don't want to know. Y'all gonna have to make y'all shit a word. And so here, y'all silly. Here's the real issue. Y'all see brothers like Charlemagne selling all out. He getting ugly with it. I ain't gonna say he getting ugly with it. He was always hated because he was like Wendy Williams' bitch. So if you young, his OG is a chick. I'm gonna say that again. Y'all heard him say it out his own mouth. This nigga Charlemagne OG is a lady. I ain't got no problems with ladies, but if you a man and your OG is a lady, pull your skirt down, B. I don't... Pull your slip is showing, nigga. Pull your skirt down. A slip is what women used to wear under their skirt. It mean you slipping. I can see your slip. Like, it's like saying I can see your panties. Get it together. So his slip shown. If you young, I'm just giving you that old school lingo so y'all can know, what was. A lot of the adults my age don't realize that y'all was born into this, and because of that, there's many things y'all have no clue what we even be. You get it perspective wise, y'all lost. Like, what do they be talking about? Y'all give a false narrative, like straight people used to just beat up and bully gay people, and this is a lie. Gay people was ashamed of their own fucking self. It had nothing to do with them being bullied or nothing. That shit is just embarrassing if everybody's straight and you a fucking weirdo. So that's really what happened. Meaning when you're a homosexual, this can be quite disturbing to the mind. You know? You want to be one way, but you another way. You get my point? However you want to cut it, that's traumatic. When you like one thing, but you flowing another way. And so they deal with things just on their own mind level. Like why me? Not because of other people, but just because of that on its own. You have to remember, homosexuality, this is like lust. This truly has nothing to do with character or anything. This is a sexual thing. We like to play stupid, but if you remove sex, then what are we talking about? Tomboys and shit? Because that don't count. Think like kids. The girl, they not having sex yet, so the girl not gay. We just say like she a tomboy. She a rough girl. Nothing that got to do with homosexual. Homosexual kick in once you see like she having sex. So homosexuality got to do with sex. When homosexuality is being pushed on kids, it's more than a sexual preference, but we talking sex. That's why Lil Nas X getting up there on weirdo. He a kid, but he doing sexy weirdo shit. It's deeper than homosexuality. Because homosexuality got to do with sex. And so it's going to be lusty and nasty, and you get it? Meaning when homosexuality is being pushed out on the world the way it is, mainly being targeted to kids, so sex is being pushed out to kids. Because how can a kid perceive homosexuality if it ain't talking about sex? Say, what is a homosexual? Somebody that have sex with somebody that's the same thing they are. That part. You can't say, no, that's not what homosexual is. It's a friendship thing. I got homeboys. They boys. We not homosexual. That part. Two dudes together, just two friends. What make them homosexual is one thing and one thing only. When they get to kissing and touching each other sexually. Homosexuality got to do with sex. Not character. This ain't race. Y'all trying to sneak sex into male and female. Meaning, what's your sex? Like, are you a man or a woman? They trying to sneak real sex into that. Because when you say, like, once homosexual or transsexual become a part of the sex, now we talking about sex for real. That part. We talking surgery on body parts. That's private. That part. When you dealing with homosexuality or transsexuality, I don't know the words, and I'm proud of that. Because I'm straight. So I don't have to know. Like, please don't nobody straight correct me. I will punch you. Like, let a homosexual correct me. Because in the daytime, y'all like half a weirdos. Like 25% gay. Got a little bit of Kool-Aid, a little bit of sugar in his Kool-Aid. It's bitter, but still sugar in his Kool-Aid. You know, when you make the Kool-Aid, you need a lot of sugar in there so it could be good. Like, he like bitter Kool-Aid. It's still sugar in there though. Like, he still got a sugary tank. Like, I'm straight like water. Like, there's no sugar in my. I don't even have a tank. I don't want nothing to do with tanks and sugars. I got diabetes. Leave me alone. You're scarred. I got diabetes. I don't do deal with sugar. Nothing. Nothing spicy. I don't like Beijing beef at Panda Express. Leave me alone. I don't like hot sausage at the Frank stand. Nothing. Just leave me. Y'all gonna have straight people like that in a minute. Niggas gonna be wearing big ass zoot suits just so nobody don't get it confused. There's no little piece away. Like, now I do want to clear up one thing. Not all homosexuals are pushing an agenda. Y'all know me, I'm deep on the knowledge. Balance and honor is important. And so we're not going to bundle everybody in one, you get it? The same way straight people don't want homosexuals or everybody bunching us all together because we all got different minds. Some of you niggas is half homo, you indecisive still, and you got that right. Like I said, we speaking about the pushing it on and the bullying and the forcing of the homosexuality stuff. We speaking about that. I'm fully aware all homosexuals are not behind an agenda. Some of them agree with straight people. They just want to be free to do them and not be judged, and that's fair enough. And so we speaking about the agenda ones. And these seem to be the ones that's high up. So y'all be mindful of these things because y'all have children. The children would just naturally be fucking straight unless the shit ain't pushed on them. Girls just naturally like boys from the moment they born. If you got a daughter, you know what I'm talking about. Your daughter had a crush on a boy when she was like 3. If you were good pops, it was you. My daughter used to have a crush on me, nigga. I think she still do. That's okay. I think she had one all the way to about 17 years old, my nigga, because she used to look at me. It's funny. I used to joke with her about it. Like, yo, you can't, you can't like your father. She used to get bad. Well, not mad, but she used to like blush and shit. Like, I don't like you. That's nasty. So why the fuck are you staring at me like? But I look young, so I get it. The point I'm making is young girls naturally just like boys. A boy got to break their heart and all this other kind of shit before they like want to be something else. Now, if you force it on kids before they even get to that point where they just decide to like this or that, you kind of setting the path for them to be a homosexual, or setting the path like homosexuality is okay. None of these things matter. You can just do what you want. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's going back like ancient Greece. Back in ancient Greek times, you could have a wife, a fucking boyfriend. Meaning it's a man. A man could have a wife, a boyfriend. He could have a little kid he fuck, and an animal. Meaning it could be everything. Straight, gay, a molester, and a nigga that have sex with animals. I forgot what they call that. And I'm proud that I don't know what they call that because I don't do it. So don't correct me. Now, the point, I know y'all ain't never heard shit raw like this before, but just follow along. It's deep. This how it was in ancient Greek times. This is why they statues look perverted. Y'all coming up on them times where you can have a boyfriend or girlfriend, have a little kid that you have sex with on the side, like every Tuesday or some shit. It's getting ugly. Really pay attention. Man, that sky look beautiful. Feels nice too. That's why I find my home in the forest. Everything like it's supposed to be. You feel me? Come in the forest, you see a fucking squirrel man humping another squirrel man. Then I got to go. I say they done brought this shit to the forest. I seen the homosexual lion in Africa. I said they had to colonize those areas because that's the only time you get faggot shit popping up is after colonization, my nigga. They teach this shit, like they set niggas up with this shit, like they do it by force. Slave master have a party. I'ma say that again. The slave master have a party, a banquet. This nigga want to invite all the neighboring slave masters so he can show off for these niggas. Some of these slave master niggas is like faggots. This before TV time. The reason I'm saying it's before TV time, because if you want to see Eddie Murphy on TV, so a nigga had to just be Eddie Murphy right in your face. Like, if you wanted to watch a porno, you had to watch two motherfuckers really fuck right in front of your face. There wasn't no TV. That's real life. They had porno in the past, but it wasn't seen on no TV. You just watch two people get busy. The king, you know, got all them slaves. Slave master, the king, whatever. He got all them slaves, so they gonna do what he say. They have sex with who he want. I mean, they have sex with whoever he say. They do anything he say. Or face the whip. You know, lashes. And hang him upside down, cut his dick off. You know, shit like that. Plantation master invite over all his buddies. These niggas decide they want to watch porno, but homosexual porno. So you know what the slave master gonna do? He gonna make 2 man slaves, preferably 2 man slaves that got wives. He gonna let the wives watch too. This is the sick part of it. And you make these 2 niggas fuck each other in front of everybody. These niggas don't even know nothing about homosexuality. They confused out their brain like, what the fuck? What you mean? This my man. Like, imagine you got your homeboy that you hang with every day. You got one. Think of him. Think if you on a plantation and one day the slave master make you fuck him. Or vice versa. And you ain't really got no say in it. Then to make it worse, you let your wives watch. Like, that part. This how homosexuality and shit begin. Nigga feel less of a man. He say I might as well be a faggot. Ain't nobody gonna accept me as a man. They see me get blowed out. Everybody seen my inner tube get pumped up. They ain't gonna respect me like a man no more. Everybody seen my bicycle tire get fulled up. No, let me show that's OD, right? You know, a dick is like it's like a bicycle pump. You stick it in the hole, pumped him up, did him filthy. This is how homosexuals start. He said, I gotta take death over that. I hear you, champ. You'd have been getting your back blowed out. Right there in front of everybody. A slave ain't even got the choice to go out. Fuck you talking about? They said I would have had to die for that. Nigga, you a slave. You don't have the choice to die. What are you talking about? The fuck is a slave gonna kill himself in the past? He ain't got no rope to hang. He ain't got nothing. He gotta ask master for anything he want. You know, how he getting out? How he getting out of that? The master got to give him right to kill himself. Like, man, y'all better wake up. This shit deep. You'd have been getting your whole black blowed out. You'd been getting your cheeks clapped. This would have been how you would have been sounding. All them white slave masters around there beating off, enjoying that shit. Like, this shit deep. Sick times, you know. We talking the past. And so y'all coming back up on them times. So don't let nothing I'm saying, disturb you. People had to live this. I don't care if you don't like that the slave master made two boy slaves fuck each other in the ass. Man, that really happened. If the words disturb you, then the actions of whoever did that should disturb you. More than the word. What the word matter? Be mad at the slave master that did that nasty shit where I could have to explain it later. Like, I like to get upset at the lesser things. If you white, your great 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 granddaddy was a sick ass nigga. I'ma say it again. If you white, your great 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 granddaddy was a sick fuck. The type of nigga have a hole in his pocket. Just beating off for no reason. Nobody could see him. He's a weirdo like that. The type of nigga wear a condom and go to work. Nigga pre-rape in his mind. No evidence they gonna find with me like that. Like a weirdo. A crafty raper. Yeah, a crafty raper. Like, cover all the corners before. This shit's deep. Y'all don't understand. Cover all his tracks before it even happened. Like, he just sitting at work all day with a condom on. As soon as he get off work, he gonna rape somebody. Y'all don't hear me, man. This shit too real for y'all. Y'all don't hear me. I hope y'all looking at that water and how it's moving in the sky and kind of taking all of that in. A lot of you guys don't. You get it? It's better to be out in this atmosphere taking in that energy. If you lost, y'all be arguing in your crib and shit. And so, like, that's the energy in there. The people walking your crib, they be like a little nervous and shit because they can feel the tension of the energy. Because y'all always be like about to kill each other. Some of y'all live like that right now, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm giving you that example so you can grasp. Certain environments do have energies that change or influence your energy, your emotional state. And so out in the forest, riverside, nice sunset, whole different energies with that. And so, like I said, take it in. Like, don't just listen, but watch them waves coming in. This is the beginnings of learning meditation. Meaning, if you a person that say you meditate, but you didn't start by the water, and that being a part of the practice and how you learned it, where you kind of like use the waves to drift your own mind off, because your mind is like airs. Of course, air and water is one and the same. As above, so below. Y'all looking at the sky, y'all can see the water. Y'all know, for y'all say it's a difference because, y'all perspective and y'all know. But technically it ain't. Meaning, anybody with the same mind will say it just look like it's a lot of water up there. Which it is. But, you get my point? Separated by space. Meditation starts there. Meaning, when I teach people meditation on a one-on-one lesson, so we start there. Go to the riverside. Learn to let your mind blend in with the waters. Of course, whatever y'all looking at, like TV, then you get it? Y'all tune the mind in. Do the same with the waves. I'm not that close. I could get closer. Let me know if you guys want me to. Kind of like I said, let your mind drift off into the waves. And so, This is how meditation starts. Of course, when you meditate, you're going to slip in a daydream most of the time when you're starting. But with practice, with understanding what you're doing, because most of y'all think meditation is just you sitting and closing your eyes and then telling other people, I meditate. Y'all are not getting any effects out of it. Meaning, talk don't matter. These things is for y'all. You get it? When you get to the point where you saying you do something and you know goddamn well it don't do nothing for you, where it's real, where you could say like, look at the magic. I could feel the magic. Others could see it if I do it, you know? If I meditate in front of y'all and I start floating and shit, you feel me? Like, his fucking mind got so light. This is why y'all don't just drift off, like float. Because y'all minds are heavy. I'ma have to mosey in a minute. It's about to get completely pitch black. About to get pitch black. Now y'all get it, right? See the effect now, right? And remember, it's like a little light with the camera. So y'all seeing a glow that ain't even there. Meaning I'm sitting in the dark. But try and grasp. If anyone wants to learn meditation, of course, I would say meditation take at least a good 2-3 months. Maybe twice a week sessions for 2 or 3 months. That'd be a good, one-on-one. So if anyone wants, a one-on-one session on that, you can visit my website, servant.org or upscaleknowledge.org, and like I said, you can reach out, wiseservant.org, this is my website, or upscaleknowledge.org. Set yourself up with a one-on-one on meditation. Of course, this meditation will cover meditation is to heal yourself, meaning meditation is medication. The same way you take medication, you can take meditation. It's a mental thing. Remember, y'all have all the medicinal substances within self. You can make it come out. And so when I say learn meditation, I'm speaking healing. I'm not sure what y'all were taught with y'all meditation and what the point of it was for. But when I speak of meditation and teaching you how to meditate, we're speaking about you healing yourself, learning how to control your vibration. When I say your vibration, I'm speaking of your energy. Everybody's energy spirals a certain way. Learning to control this energy. When y'all energy is spinning too fast, this is when y'all feel anxious. When it happens too long, it becomes anxiety. Where you're anxious for no reason, you don't call it anxiousness, you just call it like, I feel strange, like I got anxiety. You get it? Being anxious too long, like a kid waiting for Santa Claus. For 20 years, he not even waiting for Santa Claus no more. He don't believe in it, but you get it? The mind is like anxious. Of course, we have addictions and other little things that we become anxious for as well. And so, like I said, this builds up to a great deal of anxiety. I'll say that again. I'm not sure if I was clear. We have other things we become addicted to. People we love, this is an addiction. Habits, all these things. These things create an anxiousness as well, meaning y'all are anxious to be with these things when y'all are not. And so, when this is happening so much, it becomes anxiety. And so, when I speak of learning meditation, it's about that. Learning how to heal self, strengthening back the energy that is responsible for healing. Meaning when y'all get cuts and bruises and break y'all bones or whatever the case may be, it heals on its own. There's an energy within you that's always healing you. This is why when you get a cut, it starts to heal. That's why. Meaning the energy doesn't kick in when you get a cut. It's already just doing what it does, which is healing you. We live lives that go against this healing energy, slowing it up until, man, cut take 2 damn weeks to heal. He like start moving slow in his healing. And so it's a deep thing. Are y'all following? Thank you for the giving receives to everyone who gave back. I wasn't even aware that you guys did. I appreciate that. One day I'm gonna come out, bring a rug or something out, and do a half an hour pre-meditation video so you guys can see how deep meditation is. When have I been sick in these 5 years I've been teaching? I don't think y'all are taking account of, you get it? Y'all listen to words of all the teachers, but y'all are not taking account to say, hold on, COVID and all this shit done passed. This motherfucker didn't get sick yet. He go live every day, so we seeing him in real time. He don't never have a cold, a fucking headache, a runny nose, nothing. Again, y'all been watching me for 5 or 6 years. You tell me when you seen me with a runny nose, a cold. Yes, I've said on many videos I'm getting sick. But when have you ever seen me sick? Family members and all, neighbors, anybody. When have you ever seen me sick with a cold, a headache, anything a normal person would have caught in 6 years? When have you seen me with it? That part. And so when I tell y'all I know about health, y'all bet the grass, man. This shit real. Y'all are not supposed to get sick. Y'all just don't know how this goes. Again, when have you seen me sick? Who do you know 40 years old? Y'all say I'm skinny, but that's because y'all weigh more than fucking gorillas. We live in a time where a woman, Google how much a gorilla weigh. They weigh like 330 or some shit. Again, we live in a time where you got chicks walking around 5'2", heavier than a female gorilla. Can y'all see? I know it's getting hella dark. Let me, boom! Okay. Like I said, man, y'all heavier than fucking apes. Gorillas. I'm not capping. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. This real talk. Now, who y'all know 40 years old, still fit, in shape? I ain't in the gym hitting the weights and all of this weirdo shit. That part. If you slim out here, don't let these big fat motherfuckers weigh on your fucking brain because fat and being bigger than the gorillas in style. Don't fall into that shit. You stay slim. That shit is dependent on your health. Don't never lose sight of that. The slimmer you are, the longer your fucking chances are lasting in this life. Look at your body as a machine. The less you use that shit, filling their fucking stomach up like that, being all lazy, they eating steroids. See, the Babylon monkey, a vegan. Y'all eat all these vegan products out the supermarket and organic products. Y'all don't realize that's just the product name. They think that's real. I walk by the store, they selling bacon and fucking egg sandwich talking about everything plant-based. Y'all so lost on this shit, y'all don't even realize they be calling shit plant-based that ain't even got nothing to do with plants. The fuck do a hamburger got to do with plant-based? What hamburgers grow from a plant? Again, y'all all been in a goddamn store and seen plant-based or grass-fed meat. What the fuck are they talking about? You can feed a cow all the grass you want. What that got to do with his rib? The meat of his rib is meat. Again, that's a product name. Y'all take it literal. Y'all think that mean that for real. Try to tell a vegan that they fake ass vegan burger is GMO food made in a laboratory because hamburgers don't grow off no fucking plant. How you gonna have a vegan burger? If you think you can take plants and make some shit look like a burger, and you don't think that was made in a warehouse laboratory GMO'd out to look that way, you're stupid. Again, y'all are fake vegans in today's times. Y'all lost in product name. Like grass-fed, vegan, organic. Organic is a product name. I'm not sure what y'all think organic is. Y'all think organic is like some of y'all high. Organic Organic food is when you in St. Lucia with a machete walking through the rainforest chopping down plantains and shit. You know, bananas. Getting collard greens out the fucking rainforest. If you telling me like, no, I grow my end of that, man, they modify y'all seeds. Y'all already know that. Why y'all play games on yourselves? That part, whatever you getting from Babylon is processed. Y'all not getting direct resources. Why you think you can't grow a whole farm in front of your house? Go to the park in your city and just grow some shit. They're gonna lock you up. What are you doing? You don't own this land. Why is you growing food, motherfucker? Meaning, y'all having food, real grown food is illegal. I don't even think y'all realize that. Y'all ain't allowed to eat real food. I'ma say that again. It's a law in Babylon. The monkeys ain't allowed to eat real food. They get allowed to eat GMO'd food, GMO'd seed. You know that shit y'all be ordering offline. That part. Y'all allowed to eat that. A vegan is somebody that eat vegetables. Not somebody that eat hamburgers that say veggie patties. You a monkey. That's made up food. How you don't know that? If you want to be a vegan, get your mind off of fucking burger and bacon. The fucking turkey bacon. What the fuck is that? Turkeys don't got bacon blood? Meaning a vegan is the lostest person on the planet. They eat all the new made up GMO food and they think they the healthy ones. See? But I love veggie patties. Ain't no such thing, monkey. Monkey, it's no such thing. You either a vegan or you're not. That part. Y'all play games with y'all lives. Y'all product vegans. Nigga eat a whole burger that's a veggie burger. How the hell? Y'all crazy as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all take pills as healthy. Now, pills don't grow from trees. How is a pill medicine and medicine come from plants? Y'all popping fucking pills that the pharmacy prescribe y'all like that ain't poison. I tell y'all, man, pharmaceuticals is poison. Y'all looking at me like I'm half retarded. Like, you, where's the pill tree at then, nigga? Where is the pill plant? These motherfuckers use alabaster to bind all kind of weird shit together to make the pill hold together. Alabaster is Santa's elf, baby. Satan's elves. Poison. Y'all live under the jurisdiction of the devil. Again, Santa. If you rearrange the words, you get Satan. If you look up all of Santa's elves, they all are an ingredient in poison. This is what y'all call like psychedelic drugs and shit. So I'm gonna say again, alabaster is white plaster shit that they make fucking. That shit from that movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg and the white boy. Like that. Like alabaster. They use this shit in pharmaceuticals. Just how they make the pill bond together. What the fuck just ran by the... I got to go. Like I told y'all, I don't be fucking around. It's like chipmunks and shit out here. Don't me out here butt naked, blood. I don't... Got a little blade on me. Who's there? Like, hey now, who's there? Like, don't play with me. It's Big Usil. Keys in the water. If you kill me, man, they coming for you. I got they work. Like, I'm saying, niggas start talking crazy. If you kill me, blood, I've got 57 bricks. Man, they gonna come and kill you if I don't pay in 2 days, man. You better not touch me. Y'all better get the fuck out of here. Whole Mexican mafia gonna come for you. Don't touch me. That's how you get niggas off your body. Whoa. They just dropped the package off of me, baby. If you touch me, man, and I don't pay the Mexican mafia back, they gonna kill your whole... They gonna find you, man. You better just leave me alone, baby. Keys in the water. Leave me alone, baby. Trust me. That's why nobody don't bother me, man. It's deep. I'm just playing, though. Said, how can you tell if a person is a demon? Shalom. This the real wisdom channel. I know, like I said, y'all like kids. But all of Santa's elves are your pharmaceutical drugs. These are your goetic spirits. Trying to find the word that they use. It's a book written on all the spirits. Spirit is substance, so we're speaking like different mixtures of drug substances to create, deeper things. Beer is a mixture of substances like ethanol and other shit. You get my point? A pill you popping. Birth control pill is a combination pill. Meaning that shit got a whole bunch of other shit binded together with the alabaster. Santa's little elf. You shimmy up a tree. You got this shinny tree. Y'all don't understand. An oak tree is basically a shinny tree. And an oak tree is where you get a hella medicinal properties from. Meaning half the psychedelics, y'all don't know how this works. Cinnamon's a psychedelic. Nutmeg's a psychedelic. Many household items y'all have, these things come from different plants and roots and things, and they have psychedelic qualities if you mix and merge them with other things. It's alchemy. So like cinnamon might... Well, y'all know cinnamon is serious. If I tell you put cinnamon on a spoon and just eat that shit dolo, most of y'all already know what's going to happen. You're going to damn near half a die. Meaning your psychedelics is your poison. Cinnamon is poison, but a little bit of poison ain't gonna kill y'all. You feel me? Like salt is poison, but a A little bit of it to sweeten up your food ain't gonna kill you right at that moment. Like cinnamon like that. Otherwise, just go drink a small bottle of cinnamon and you tell me if you ain't dead. You tell me if you could breathe. Again, go take a tablespoon of cinnamon and then you tell me if you could breathe. Meaning that shit will fuck up how you breathe. We talking deep immune system. Y'all don't understand the sorcery, man. It's deep. Like I said, Babylon y'all live in got y'all under sorcery. They put sorcery on y'all. Y'all not allowed to eat real food. Only fake stuff. And so you go tell all your vegan buddies, they the main ones that's eating fake food. And they eating vegan cheese. What the fuck is vegan cheese? Cheese don't got nothing to do with vegetables. Tell a Babylon monkey vegan that so they can realize, okay, if cheese don't got nothing to do with a plant, yet I have this vegan cheese, so this must be some deeply GMO'd made up food. It damn sure ain't real food. Yeah, plant cheese. Like, these motherfucking vegans are retarded. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all be cute. I say, man, shorty cute, but she insane. If you a vegan, you crazy. I'm not gonna even play games with myself. Y'all act like y'all in a cult. Meaning y'all should see y'all disturbed on y'all own merit. Y'all running around this bitch acting like a cult, worrying about who eating what. Y'all getting shot in the head and shit. Meaning black people getting killed. Y'all running around here talking about who eating chili cheese fries and shit at McDonald's or whatever. Try to grasp. Thank you, point blank, for the give and receive. And so, I'll say again. I deal with health on a real level. And health ain't got nothing to do with the Babylon monkey shit y'all be talking about today. Health starts with moderation. You like cheeseburgers? Eat them. But you don't need to eat 4-5 of them bitches. You get it? You don't need to get a pound of hamburger meat and then smash up a whole half a pound to make one burger. Like that. Moderation. He said, I can't see nothing. Shit, I can't either, man. But that's what this is about. You're sitting out in the forest, and then you got to learn balance. Black and light. You know, dark and light. It's dark time now. Whatever energies is associated with dark, y'all miss out on it because y'all put lights on at night. And so I want all this night energy. The moonlight, you know, nighttime light, it got energy to give too. And all the fake ass lights we got interfere with the real light. And so sometimes I like, you know, I like to stay on the flow with life. Simple. There's day, there's night. Day has an energy associated with it. I get that. That energy is negative. So it drains the fuck out of you. Then that nighttime energy kick in. We still draining ourselves out with light bulbs and fake light energy. It's deep. Y'all got the grasp, man. Health is dependent on simple things. Like some of the things I'm speaking of. This is why y'all walk around the same weight as a gorilla. The normal size of a man in the past was like 160. 180, he was a little chubby. When I was growing up, Ice Cube was a little chubby fat nigga. He not fat and chubby to y'all now. Ice Cube's normal. He bigger now than he was before. That part. Y'all call what we call chubby and pudgy normal. We have the body of a baby mama. I'm not hating on nobody pudgy. We speaking health. The fuck you weigh what a gorilla weigh. There you go, overindulging. And so eat what you want. It starts with moderation. If you trying to find a healthy diet, it starts there. Moderation. Because y'all some big fat ass vegans, I tell you that. I tried to tell a vegan. I said, look at that deer. You see how big that fucking deer is? Look at that big fat fucking cow grazing that grass. He a vegan. You see how fucking fat and big he is. I say, look at that big fat fucking gorilla. All he eat is berries and shit from the plant. I say, look at that slim ass cheetah. That motherfucker eat meat. Look at that small ass lion in comparison to the rest of this big fat vegetable eating shit. The vegan still don't get it. I'm trying to explain to the vegan why they fat. I say the man right there eat meat. You eat vegetables. You fat as fuck. You think you healthier than he is. Because you ate a bowl of grass. Vegetables is medicine. Meaning when you talking food, plants, medicine plants, or poisonous plants, all you talking about is plants, which is medicinal. All of them. Food is medicinal. It's just low in potency. Then you have your medicinal plants. They're high in potency. You guys get high. Then you have poisonous plants. They're medicinal plants at top potency. So potent it'll kill you. And so you can dilute poisons into medicines. That part. You can dilute medicinal plants into basically fucking food. Meaning y'all can eat weed. Y'all just rather smoke it. You get my point? Now, the point I'm saying is this. When you're dealing with medicine, medicine is usually prescribed for a specific amount of time, then you stop. You don't fucking eat vegetables like that. Vegetables is like just eating medicine all day, every day, and then you wonder why the mind get imbalanced, the body gets sick. You get it? They wonder why. They wonder why vegans be dying faster than everybody. A vegan died 57. Natural causes. The cigarette smoking nigga died 80 with a hole in his lung. It's cause the cigarette, not his diet. Shit deep. Meaning a vegan is insane. If you a vegan, please don't take offense. I'm trying to save you. Just look at yourself. Look at your mind. That part. Y'all have formed a cult out of who eats what. And y'all grown. And y'all don't think. There's some mental instabilities going on. There you go, Usain. You said I am a vegan, but you not. I just explained to you how y'all product vegans. You see how vegan brain work? You won't even accept the truth. Nothing I said was a lie. They eat GMO food. Cheese ain't got nothing to do with plant-based. What's vegan cheese? What are y'all talking about? Y'all fake vegans. You say I'm a vegan. How? How you live in Babylon and you a vegan? The nigga done took the red pill, my nigga. Blue one of them, I don't know. Popping pills in Babylon, I know that. Pill popping techies. And so this is the matrix y'all live in. Pill popping techie brain motherfuckers done lost their mind. Talking about I'm a vegan, I eat vegan cheese and plant-based shit that ain't got nothing to do with plants. Done lost their mind. They done got sold on the product. I got some cocaine. I was gonna say plant-based, but all cocaine really is plant-based. Meaning you niggas would be better off sniffing cocaine than eating the fucking fake vegan food y'all eat. At least the cocaine come from a plant, nigga. Some of y'all better off sniffing cocaine than popping them pills you pop in that bottle. That's poison. Cocaine come from a plant. Like I said, in Babylon, y'all not allowed to have no plants. Y'all not allowed to have cocaine, which come from a plant. Y'all are allowed to have a pill. It look like it's white and it looks similar. It look like crack, nigga, but it ain't. Like that. I'll say it again. In Babylon, you not allowed to have real food or real medicinals. Only fake stuff. Again, just for the slow ones. In Babylon, you're not allowed to have real food or medicine. Only fake stuff. That part. You'll go to jail if you have a coca plant. But you won't go to jail if you have a poisonous pill that ain't nothing but poison. Otherwise, what plant did the pill come from? Since we plant-based tracing back things, what plant did your pill come from? I'll say it again. Some of y'all better off sniffing yayo. Y'all know cocaine technically is medicine. Motherfuckers just start to do it recreationally. But cocaine is to heal y'all of certain problems y'all have. Heroin is too. That part. Everything that come from a plant, y'all go to jail for. And whatever's fake, y'all can go in the store and buy it and put it in your mouth and kill yourself. I'm going to say it again. In real life, before you had pharmacy stores and stores in general, you had to go see the witch doctor. The witch doctor was giving you things from the plant. If you think cocaine, ayahuasca plant, DMT, you know, all that shit that's illegal to y'all. If you think they wasn't using these medicinal plants for what they're for, which is to heal or to numb while you operate, you a fool. And so again, y'all are not into real natural healing or nothing. Don't take offense to what I'm saying. I'm here to help y'all. Y'all not into real health. Y'all into fake things. Fake knowledge, fake health remedies, fake food eating, acting like it's real. This is why it's not good to judge. Vegans been judging people all this time. Now look how embarrassing that is. A vegan gonna justify whatever they want. They gonna want to play and avoid it. But for all of y'all that ain't vegans, look how stupid they are. They trying to judge y'all, and they don't even eat real food, and it should be common sense to them that it ain't real. Because what the hell do cheese got to do with plants? That part. Getting lost out here. Trying to stay cool with the times. Killing theyself to be cool with the times. They food faker than the hamburger meat at McDonald's. McDonald's hamburger meat is just like processed meat. What the hell is fucking plant cheese? What is that? That part. Made up shit. Plastic. Y'all crazy out here. It's a deep thing. Big ol' said. Mikey Jones said, do you take pride in being a Harlem brother? Start here, champ. You don't hear me promoting I'm from nowhere. And so you learn to separate in your brain your shit with what I said when you dealing with me. Y'all get stupid in the daytimes. Y'all forget to separate the shit y'all make up in y'all own mind, the shit y'all hear, and what a person told you on their own merit. Now, you ain't never hear me promoting no place. I'm not saying I ain't from Harlem. I'm saying I'm from hella places. Y'all live into daytimes where a place make you a somebody because y'all ain't nobody. I come from a time where whatever place I step foot on, so it's about to be lit. Because I get it popping, nigga. I'ma say that again. I come from a time where the place wouldn't matter. Because wherever I step foot in, nigga, I'm about to get it popping. This young solace. It don't matter. It don't matter where I'm from or where I'm at. It's about to be wherever I'm from. Now, people make the neighborhoods. A neighborhood's just a place. You say, like, my neighborhood tough is because of the people. And so the tough people in that neighborhood wouldn't give a fuck about the neighborhood. They wouldn't give a fuck about saying I'm from here or there. Because wherever they go, that part is about to be lit. And so if you a new time weirdo, learn your way, then talk to me. Otherwise, you're gonna annoy me. It's a deep thing. Username, you got one more kid question to ask me, then I'm gonna block you off. If you somebody that has those kind of questions like username, remove yourself from here. I'm a grown man. I want to be clear on that. I carry myself like a grown man. Oh, wearing slacks, nigga? You see them socks, nigga? You see that? Just making sure, nigga, you don't confuse me with your homies and your goofy ass gang in the set. Okay? Salam, shalom. Coming over here stupid talking gang shit, nigga. I will drop a whole keys in the water on your whole set, nigga. What's a set to me, nigga? I was 19 when I got out of sets, nigga. I got promoted to selling dope. You talking 18 and under shit to me. Every drug dealer, every gang member I ever came up with, they got promoted to selling dope, nigga. In that game, you gotta deal with who you got to deal with. It's about getting money. You ain't got time for the petty shit no more, you know. This color, that color. He's with this gang. Nigga, we grown. We got money to get. Do you got the money, nigga? Then you good to go here. I come from that. Again, once I hit 18, keys in the water from there, I don't got time for gang shit. It's just a normal progression in the neighborhood. A little kid, you fall into a gang, you get grown, you fall into a drug dealing crew or some shit, and then you get your money. They say, what set you from? I'm 40 years old. You ask me what set am I from? I hope you see my socks, nigga. Because I'm going to say again, niggas in your set don't wear socks like that. And so don't ever confuse me with what y'all think is tough. What y'all think is tough is broken dirty to me. I wouldn't care nothing about it. I'm just telling you the truth, nigga. This gangster, this gang member tough to y'all, they broke to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I came up in the ghetto. And them niggas was all broke. I put them on. I give them money to do shit for me. I don't get my own hands dirty. Because if I gotta do something, then everybody's fired. I hire niggas so I don't have to do nothing. If I gotta do one thing, everybody fired. And so here we are. I work, alone. Everybody's fired. Everybody's fired, if you wondering. Salam, shalom. Don't come here on little kid time. That's all I ask you. fix your kid perspective, I don't got time for it. Whatever grown niggas is out here making y'all think they goofy shit is cool, it's realer shit than everything y'all ever seen. It don't ever stop. It's levels of everything. So it don't stop with me, and it damn sure don't stop with your goofy ass gang. You see a grown up talking about what said he, and he ain't get to dropping no keys in the water. He playing games. I say that because gang members don't go get jobs. I know that's how y'all do it in the daytime. Y'all crisscross y'all lives out, not making no sense. But when I was growing up, a gang member became like a nigga that got paid illegally some kind of way. And so I'll say again, went from a gang member to dropping keys in the water, but not go from a gang member to still be stuck at a gang member. Who the fuck do that? Why? What grown man don't got a brain to know that a gang is for kids? What the fuck are we even talking about? That part. For dudes like me, the gang is like the sorority, nigga. You know how the dude went to that college, he was in that sorority, he go back and visit the school sometime, and he do the little handshakes and shit and show love to the new sorority, but he a grown-ass man that got a job, he don't really do that shit, you get it? Like that. The kid shit, now I'm grown, that's a reminiscence, you get it? We not claiming sets, niggas. I'm not claiming neighborhoods, nigga, what are you talking about? I'm grown. I know y'all not used to grown-ups, but please. Ask yourself, man, where you want to be? A grown, stupid nigga talking about you in this set or that set? You want to be a grown-ass nigga with a business, with some slacks or some shit on, with something to do. And you take it from there, nigga, because y'all be young watching the dumbest shit y'all can watch. There you go, Mikey Jones, gang robots. That's exactly what y'all be. This dude is funny. Mikey Jones said, I changed my demeanor when people walk by me and laugh. Champ, you could email me. Some of y'all be on here capping with your own self. You could email me. I'll fuck you up live. On real lifetime. Some of y'all be coming in here like y'all way tough. Saying dumb shit. Again, nigga, if what you say so real, why don't you be the first nigga to email me and let me whoop your ass on all these rocks, nigga? That part. Slide out of here. Stop trying to insult me, nigga, before I pull up your IP address and show you what some shit could do. Because half y'all be living with your mama acting all stupid. So put your whole fucking household in jeopardy. Now get off bozo time. Get off my line. I apologize, brother. You say you was talking about Dolo the pilot, man. I apologize. He not here, though. So, just leave that alone. Meaning, I don't want y'all attracting weirdos. You get to talking about weird-ass Dolo the pilot, man. Next thing you know, you get it? Let the weirdos do what they do. Like, anybody in your mind where you like, man, they not half as cool as Solace. Then, you get it? Don't even bring them up. Like, these weirdos be attaching themselves to me. Said, nah, he be tweaking. He on that yayo and shit, man. A lot of these dudes be on that snow. Be getting on here snowed up and shit. Or either drunk out they fucking mind. I do none of the above. So I'm always the same. Of course, y'all know why I smoke bud. I like to keep everything honest. If you a fucking druggie, we ain't got nothing in common, blood. I ain't never been into that kind of shit. I ain't never been a drinker. I ain't never been a blowhead or none of that. I smoke a little bud, get my money. Preferably at night after I finish getting my money. Other than that, All that letting the streets suck you all dry and y'all ain't that. I'm not that guy. Sorry. I used the streets and get the fuck out of there. I'm speaking past tense. I used the streets and got out of there. I don't let the streets just use me up, whether when I was in it or not. The niggas out there sniffing yayo and doing all kind of shit. It's cool, but it ain't for me. And so don't become a follower in this life. You stand on what you do and how you flowing. That people will still accept you. Meaning the blowhead's still gonna accept me. They don't try to peer pressure me into nothing. Niggas that drink, they drink. They don't try to. They already know he don't drink. That's that. He cool though. He chilling. Like that. You got to get to that place where you could just flow wherever you at, and ain't nobody trying to. You get it? You all. They already know where you stand, and it's okay. And so some of y'all just got to grow up. Like I said, I apologize. I thought you was talking to me, champ. I ain't never too man enough to say like I'm sorry if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That shit happens sometimes. But keep in mind everything I said. Outside of that, don't start problems with people. Meaning Pilot Man ain't bothering you, so I don't know. Mikey Jones said, but in the evening is class. Y'all funny, man. I want to let y'all know, man. If you 30 and over and I curse you out like I do, that's just like old school love. That's how the old schoolers used to do me. Get a little too grown for your bridges. You start saying the wrong shit, they gonna check you out. But when they stop checking you, that's when you know you got problems. That mean all the elders then gathered together and they like you just a dusty. Nobody need to try to reach you. You just a dusty like you that guy from the neighborhood that's just like ain't no hope for you. And so whatever you do, nobody don't even say nothing. They don't even look your way. Nobody don't even waste their time to raise their voice at you because it's a waste. I come from that times. You gonna always have an elder pop out and curse your ass out. But that's because they want you to be on the right track. And so if you quick in here to get wisdom and you got cursed out here, there, don't worry. It was whatever I said was real. You needed that. Meaning the jewel of it. You ain't need the extra shit like the way I said it. But you definitely needed the jewel that was there in it. And so don't never lose that. Otherwise you're 2 times stupid. And so kind of grass. Al Loud said, y'all are bugging. Peace and wisdom. Oh, you talking about the Rothschilds thing. Yeah, y'all crazy, man. It's not about who I know. It's about who knows me. I don't think y'all real saying who I know. Y'all don't see how every time y'all ask me about somebody, I just blow them like fuck him. He's a bozo. I'm gonna say again, it don't matter who I know. It matters who know me. You can charge that to ego. I wouldn't fucking care. Y'all don't seem to live in reality, so it ain't about who I know. It's about who know me. You can take it for what it is or not. Whoever y'all know, they need to be known. So somebody can cut them a check. Because they a slave. I'ma say again. It ain't about who I know. That part. Nobody cut my check, but I make my checks. And so I don't need to know nobody. It ain't about who I know. Why would it be? What can they do? Offer me a check that didn't tell me what to say? I don't do that. Sorry. That's not what we do over here. In fact, I just blurt out fat pussy and all kind of dumb shit all the time on purpose, just so y'all never forget. Live in a control system. They control y'all brain so much, y'all mouths is controlled. I'll say that again. They controlled y'all brain so much, they actually reached y'all mouths. And so when you live in conditions like that, where you can't even say this or that without people looking at you like you crazy and you did something wrong like you a kid. You say faggot in the daytime, niggas is damn near like, I'm gonna say that, bro. You gonna go, they gonna come at you. When it get like that, I'm gonna blurt out the craziest shit y'all ever heard. Cause y'all got to see that y'all tripping off of words like kids. That part. This shit is a control system because y'all go with every dumb thing that they do. Think on that. They tell y'all how to talk, then y'all go with it, and then wonder why we live under extreme, stupid conditions. I'm not going with that shit. I don't care what they say. Who fucking cares? Who cares if you ain't supposed to say faggot and nigga? I'm going to say it. Just cause of that. How the fuck you got a word, but I can't use it? So who gets to use it, nigga? And don't say nobody, because it's a word. Somebody's using it. Who's the privileged motherfucker that gets to use these words? I don't. That part. I'm not playing your game. I'll say what I want. And so it's a deep thing. Y'all got to grasp. Y'all got to get on that same kind of time. I'm not saying screaming out fat pussy. Of course, that's tacky. But when you live in tacky conditions where you can't even say something without it being misinterpreted and used into an agenda for some bozo, when they get to that, this is when you just start blurting out anything. Fat pussy. Fucking Martian alien dick. That's like when the dick get bumpy surface, like Mars. Mars' bumpy surface is rough. Nigga dick got more craters on it than the moon. Alien dick. You just scream that out for no reason. Like, fuck it. This is you trying to snap niggas out of it. Like, y'all gotta snap out of it. Y'all take y'all work. Y'all take y'all work voice, meaning y'all take y'all slavery everywhere, back home and shit. Got slaves telling me I got ego. Motherfucker, you not the plantation master. Why is you telling me I got ego? That's what plantation masters tell slaves when they get envious cause the slave got talents he don't. He know he got power over the slave, so he tell him, sit your ass down. Y'all coming at me with y'all jealous bullshit talking slave master talk to me. I wouldn't give a fuck if I got ego. I ain't on your plantation, nigga. How the fuck is my ego bothering you, nigga? We ain't even in competition. That part. This how slave brain y'all are. Y'all run around looking to see who got ego and who you could tell got ego. You not a plantation master, so you can't even do nothing with that science. That's for him. He could whoop the nigga and shit. You can't do nothing. You just mimicking boss. You like an old slave, Chicken George. Mimicking your master all the way 500 years after you ain't got one no more. Telling your own you got an ego. What the fuck is wrong with me having an ego? They stepped all on us. Niggas ain't had no ego. All we had was insecurity. I'm gonna have all the fucking ego I want. If they ain't fight for that, then I don't know what they was fighting for. The niggas got them sitting on the back of the fucking bus. If that ain't ego, what is? Meaning whoever telling the next nigga to sit on the back of the bus got ego problems. On the other end of that ego, you pushing a nigga's insecurity all the way to the ground. I get on the bus. I said, I got a seat. This white nigga get on the bus. He's 7 years old. I gotta get up and get this nigga my seat. He a kid. If that ain't gonna push somebody insecurities all the way to the fucking ground, then 500 years later, y'all gonna tell the descendants of these people don't have no ego? Suck a whole dick. I'm gonna have a big ego. I'm gonna let it grow and grow and grow. Every year, I hope it pass off on you niggas. If you white, you better not never fucking tell me I got an ego. Because I'm gonna knock you out. And I'm not even joking on that. If you not black, you better not never say that shit to me. That shit really come from slavery. I don't play on that. I let the black people do it because they stupid. And they my own. They my own stupid. But if you another race, I want to be clear, that's slave master shit and you know that. And so you better not never try it. And if you black and you let a white person tell you that, you a slave because they know what that is. They only use that shit on y'all. Again, what other race you ever heard them say they had an ego? They still trying to slave us in the brain. Telling us we got an ego. We play football. They tell Deion Sanders when he scored a touchdown, he can't do his little dance. Why? I could bust your ass in the game, but I gotta watch my mouth rubbing it in your face. What's the point of playing it? You get to dictate all of that? I could beat you, then you get to decide how I beat you? That part. Y'all live under them conditions where you can't even win for real. Like, you gotta win in secret like a slave back in the day. You gotta win and act like the other nigga. You gotta respect the other nigga's feelings. That come from slavery. You bust the slave master's son ass in the game, now you gotta pretend like he really won. Nah, you really good. I got lucky. This the kind of shit they trying to put y'all on. Nigga score a touchdown, he gotta do it silently. Why? This ain't slave time. But yeah, it is. And so please don't bring none of that shit to me. That shit be irking me so bad. I'm really about the ancestors and the shit y'all be talking about. That's why I don't be getting wrapped up in all this bozo shit. Desperate for a check from a fucking new slave plantation, which is a corporation. Y'all niggas think I'm crazy. I know exactly what the fuck going on. My eyes be bright, wide open. I take from this shit. I don't give nothing to it. What I look like. Y'all give y'all whole selves to it. Let a nigga groom your brain till you don't even have no ego. Your ego is how the fuck you accomplish anything in life. The ego is how you raised to be the cream of the crop. That's what separate, like, the best from the worst. It's a nigga's ego that give him ambitions and say, nah, fuck that. I know I come from the dirty ghetto and I ain't supposed to live nowhere nice, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. If that's not ego, what is? That part. You need your ego to bring about your glory. It's about putting the ego to the side after you use it for what you need it for. It's your ego that's going to help you whoop that nigga ass that's trying to come against you. Press all up on your body. It ain't your insecurity and your humbleness that's going to keep his fist from beating your ass. It's your ego that's going to have to match his. And so don't think ego no bad thing. The ego is for you. You got to learn it. They got y'all on slave time, walking around here pretending like y'all humble. Ain't nobody fucking humble. Y'all know that. Niggas lose their humility at 5. Everybody. This is when y'all start saying, I want candy and shit. Like ego, like you know what's up. And so get real. Big Uzi, I'm about to die out here. Not me, the phone.